Howdy partner, and welcome to another tutorial here on Learn Brizy, and we are looking at the maintenance mode and coming soon modes that you can enable both in Brizy WordPress Free and Brizy WordPress Pro. So this isn't a Brizy Cloud feature at all. Please stick that in there. I think it's a feature that would be nice to have in the future in Brizy Cloud, something we can look forward to. Currently only available in Brizy WordPress plugin, Free and Pro. And because it's both a Free and Pro plugin, I'm just going to show you from Brizy Free how to do that. To give you a quick overview of the site, which actually includes WooCommerce, very nicely done within the Suki theme. So check out Suki in the link in the description below if you want to know more about this starter site that is included within Suki Pro, and you can deep dive into it to see how they had utilized WooCommerce in Brizy Free with their free theme version to set up this WooCommerce site. Let's go back into the administration area of WordPress and we go have a look at this feature within Brizy. On the WordPress navigation menu on the left, you will see our Brizy label appears here in the sidebar. Here you see the option for settings. Now, previously settings was named Role Manager. Now it is named Settings. If you click on it, you will see that the Role Manager is still here in the second tab, and that's where you will be able to restrict or allow access to the various roles. You will see I have a few extra roles because I have WooCommerce installed. Under General, this is just the basic activate for Brizy where you want to do that, where you want to use the page builder. If I want to use it also to build out products, I will do that over here. And then if I want to upload SVG uploads, do that over here. We are interested in this new tab, the third one called Maintenance Mode. And you have two options here to select from. Choose mode, you're going to choose between coming soon and maintenance mode. So before I do that, what on earth is this for? Let's say you have a website and now you want to make major changes to it, but it will take you maybe 2 or 3 days. You kind of want to take the website offline while you are making those changes, but you want to let people know, hey, we didn't close, we're just doing some upgrades and we'll be back. And that's when you use this plugin. You will use maintenance to do that, and it will enable a page that will appear to visitors telling them this site is under construction. There are many free plugins within WordPress that you can use for this, which I had used a lot. Actually, one of them very popular is called SeedProd. Now, this is integrated within Brizy WordPress plugin, so you don't need plugins for that. Of course, if you have your favorite plugin and you want to stick to that, go ahead and stick to that. So from here, you're going to select whether you want to have a coming soon page or a maintenance page. And these two have exactly the same features. If I choose coming soon, you will see who can access, choose a page, whitelisted IP addresses. And if I go to maintenance, nothing had changed. So what is the difference between these two? And there is actually a major difference. And that's why I will link this article from SeedProd in the description below. Because when it comes to a coming soon page, you should use that only when you have a new website that hasn't rolled out yet and you are still busy bringing that website online. Whereas when it comes to maintenance mode plugin, that's when you already have an existing site and you are doing some upgrades or you're doing some maintenance to it, then you use that. And why would that be different? Go read the article. It's everything to do about SEO. So you need to play right with these two. So in this case, I already have my website. I'm just going to make some changes to my WooCommerce shop. So during that time, I will select maintenance. And when I select maintenance mode and I say save changes, nothing is going to happen. And the reason why nothing has happened is because you need to assign a page that will display on the front end when people come to your site. To do that, you will need to go and create a page, and this is why it's so nice being integrated within Brizy. You can build out that page within Brizy. So let's go to pages and add new, and I'll call this page maintenance, and we'll say April 2020. Just maybe I will have more than one maintenance in the future. I'll make this page just to have this reference. So Go ahead and publish it. And because I will be using Brizy completely, I don't have to play around with any of the page features. Go to Edit with Brizy, and you are within the builder. Bring in a block, start building your page, select Add a blank block, and then we're going to build out the maintenance area over here. You're going to go ballistic. You're going to add whatever you want. A few tips. Usually what is good for a maintenance or coming soon page is to just have one section at full width. So the block, go to the settings over here, and then with width or height, rather, what am I talking about? Full width, it's height, put it at full height. This is what we want to have here. Let's see from my library if there are any useful images that we can use for this background that will fit my site. Let's see this one. What is the size? Yep, that's a good size. Let's put that in the background. Good, very, very nice. This is still my watch site with a good background. Click on the text and we say coming under maintenance, right? Under maintenance. And you can still say coming soon. Just make sure that the site is set to the maintenance selection. And I'll put this here on white. Under maintenance, and then we bring in something grand here. I'll put it in the middle. We are busy upgrading our services back in a jiffy. And then what is good practice is to bring in a form so that people, and where is the form element now? Over here. You bring in the form so that people can leave their email address if they haven't subscribed to your newsletter, so that when you are back up, you can send out an email and let them know. So let's duplicate this, or rather, let's say, make sure you have subscribed to our newsletter to stay up to date on the latest events. And then over here, the only thing you are going to do is make a few changes. This is going to be email spacing. Now I have to think again carefully. Over here, I want to put it at 50%. And then for this one, I'll click on it. I'll delete it. Here, I'll delete it. Let's put this at not 50%, but 75%. And then I go to the button and I'll say subscribe. Settings for the button, 25% to get it to play there at that side. And then let's see what we have over here. Padding. Let's bring in some padding on the right. Going to put that on percentage around 15, and padding on the left, percentage also 15. And let's see what we can do first in terms of styling. No styling here. Background, small. Just see. Oh, I like that. Smaller is better for me. And let's go over here. Okay, so the background, where are we now? Okay, background. If I reduce that, okay, background is gone, and I like that. But I will go for my text. Let's also put that in yellow, and the border also in yellow. No shadow needed. And then when people click on it for the hover, I will go for text white and border white, like so. And then over here for this subscribe, I think we need the text a little bit darker. That, or like that. I think the text is way too thin, right? Normal, let's put it on medium. Good. And a little bit of space wouldn't hurt anybody. And there you have your under maintenance page. Let's save it, but before we exit, just remember, you have to go check for tablet. Let's change here, put in 86. Nope, 72. And then this one, this is fine. I will add a little bit of padding here. So we have padding on the left, 25. I'll increase that. Wonder why there aren't percentages over here. I think that is a little thing that they will have to fix. Oh, and here we will have to make a lot of changes. Let's bring this down to 48 first to see how that will look. I'm going to leave that at 2, but I will click there. Am I there now? Let me see. Click here, click there. And then I will reduce the line height. 1.1. And here we have very, very ugly going on. So let's go here to our settings. Put that on 100%. And then go to this one. Put it in the middle. and increase it. Good. And we apply some padding. Just for your reference, why I apply padding here on the left and right, I usually go for 25 pixels. And the reason for that is because I found out that by doing so, I have enough space if I go to narrower resolutions like you get on the iPhone X and the Samsung Galaxy. So it usually plays better with those. Update that, and then we go to the dashboard. Now we've set up our maintenance page. And I know that's a little bit of a deviation here in the tutorial, but remember, you've got to go and do that. You can also get pre-made online vectors and graphics that can help you with that. In the sidebar, go to Brizy, Settings, back at Maintenance Mode, and now choose a page. I'm going to select that one that we made, Maintenance April 2020, and save the changes. What will happen now, you will see that the maintenance mode is on. It tells you that it's on here at the top, which means that any visitor to your site is going to see that page. If you go and visit this page on the front end from here, click on Control, hold Control and click, it opens a new browser. You will not see that maintenance page appears because you still want to work in your site, and that's why you have this red notice up here telling you very clearly that the maintenance mode is still on. So how will you go about testing whether it's actually working? Go to your browser, and usually here in the top you will have that private or incognito function. I think every browser has that. This is here in Chrome, new incognito window, and click on that and it will open this incognito window. Then I'm just going to copy the URL from this one, go to the incognito window and Control Command V and enter. And this will display it to you as it would for any visitor to your site. Let's see how this will look on our displays for tablet and for phones. What I'm going to do is press F12 on my keyboard, and that will activate for us that opportunity. Go up here to toggle device toolbar, click on that, and from the drop down menu, let's choose iPhone X. You see it looks pretty good. And then over here we choose iPad Pro, and you also check the iPad. And if it looks good like this, you should be happy clappy. Deactivate that and press F12 again on your keyboard, and now you can close this incognito window. And that's it. Let's just quickly look at the other features within this. Who can access? Anyone who's logged in. Or you can set up a custom one, people who are logged in but with certain role privileges. If I select here only editor, it means that none of these people, when they log in, will be able to access this site. Only this guy will be able to do that. So that's important. Leave it on logged in if you're the only person working with the site. Whitelisted IP addresses. If you put in an IP address of your client maybe, they will not see that maintenance page. What they will see is the actual website. So they will have that opportunity to come and view what you are doing, while for the rest of the world, it's being displayed as a maintenance site. So you get the IP address from them, you add it here and you save it. When they come to the site, they can view it. And check out our latest video on Brizy Cloud, how to make an entire site, a one-page site with Brizy Cloud, and collect some information from people visiting your site. This is JP here, signing off.